Welcome back to the Center Square Daily. I'm your host, Greg Bishop. Now let's get Illinois in focus with a Cook County judge denying a Chicago Teachers Union motion for summary judgment and granting a plaintiff's request to compel discovery over the union's lack of releasing financial audits to its members. With more on what this means for Chicago Teachers Union members, the school district, and taxpayers, let's now talk with Ángel Valencia, senior counsel at Liberty Justice Center, who represents the plaintiffs in the case. Ángel, thanks for taking time with the Center Square Daily. What is this case all about?
It's good to be with you. So this case is essentially a lawsuit that was filed by a group of employees, all members of the union CTU, in which they basically claim that the union was not complying with their contractual obligation of producing yearly audits to its members. It had not done so for a number of years, and this group of employees had no option but to file suit to enforce this contractual obligation.
What are in these documents that union members are hoping to see?
Well, we'll have to wait and see what they get to see, but the audits, the full unabridged audits that the union must provide its members, give us a look behind the curtain, right, as to the union's expenditures, what they're spending, what they're investing their money in. And remember, this is money that these members pay into as a portion of their paycheck. Members of the union pay money to CTU for CTU to represent them in collective bargaining. So CTU is essentially the agent of these employees when it comes to negotiating things like better work conditions, pay raises, etc. So it's just a question of accountability and CTU living up to its contractual promises.
Now, how did we get to this point? From my understanding, it's been like 4 years worth of financial audits that just have not been released. Now a judge is saying, hey, we're not going to dismiss this case. We're going to compel you to discovery for the layperson, meaning you've got to show the goods. How did we get to this point?
Right. So, as I said, CTU just failed to live up to its contractual obligation, right? So it did not show these audits as it was supposed to do. So our clients, the plaintiffs in this case, had no option but to sue, right? To enforce, to try to enforce the contractual a duty here from CTU. So what I can say is that this was a huge win that we got yesterday on behalf of these employees, and now we're going to get a chance to conduct discovery and see what the union has. How CTU has been spending the employees' money.
That was kind of my next question here is what's next? Is that all the members are looking for is these audits, and does discovery satisfy that?
The members are looking for these audits that were not produced, but they're also seeking to secure a commitment from CTU to comply with this obligation going forward every year. So this is not just a question of having a past look at past audits that were not produced. It is to secure that commitment that is already a contractual obligation from CTU to produce these audits going forward. And without getting into the legal strategy here, we are going to conduct requests for discovery, and we will see what we can uncover, right? So.
How important is this kind of transparency beyond just this case, right? How important is this kind of transparency for union members who are paying dues, for parents, for taxpayers, even of the school district? How important is this transparency?
It's huge. It's huge because these teachers, these employees are paying the union to represent them as their agent when it comes to matters of collective bargaining and negotiating for better wages, better benefits, etc. Right? So this is their livelihood, really. This is their this is their job. So really, it matters a lot to these employees and to these members of the union, because at the end of the day, they're paying the union. So all they are asking for is accountability and transparency here from the union to see how and where their money is being spent.
Ángel Valencia, Senior Counsel with the Liberty Justice Center. Greatly appreciate you taking the time. We've been on top of this story and appreciate you guys keeping us posted, and we'll see exactly where this goes as the Chicago School District, one of the largest school districts in the country, right? I mean, if you've got the union representing members, not really showing how the union's using those dues, that could impact political decisions at Chicago City Hall and beyond. We'll definitely want to stay on top of this, so appreciate your time here for the Center Square Daily. All right, from my studios in Central Illinois, I'm Greg Bishop, and you can join us back here Wednesday for more stories impacting you, the taxpayer, from across the country, only with the Center Square Daily.